Hey guys, I'm dehydrating onions today. I'm doing ringlets instead of little pieces. And there's a reason why I do that, and I'll explain it as I go. I prefer it this way. So we are going to blanch these for 1 minute. So that's the thickness that I do them in, and I break them up as I go in the bowl. And then we're off to the stove to blanch them, and I'll meet you there. I'm just going to take some of my onion and put it right into the boiling water for only 1 minute. You don't want to cook these, you don't want to, go crazy with the time in the water. 1 minute, set your timer, and then we can take them out. Here's my onions that have been in the boiling water for only 1 minute, and I'm going to cool them down really quickly and stop them from cooking. And then when these are all cooled, we'll start putting them in our trays. This is what they look like when they're all drained and cooled off with cold water. So the larger pieces, I don't even pat them dry. I just put them right on my tray. And having them in ringlets allows me to not have to use trays with inserts for a lot of them, which means my time for dehydrating is going to cut down drastically because I went with the larger ringlets. I'll just put smaller pieces of onion on one tray in the dehydrator, and the rest will go with no tray at all. So that's a bonus. It really cuts down on time. Blanching them as well cuts down on time, a lot of time, because onions can take a long time in the dehydrator. And that's all I'm going to do with this. It doesn't really matter if they're on top of each other. They'll dehydrate it really well, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to put these on 120 to 130. I usually go with 130. And I put them outside. If you have a garage or an outdoor space somewhere, you're best to leave it outside because your house is going to stink for days and nobody will come into your house. So it's best you put it outside. So that's one tray. Beautiful. So I'll get all these done and then I'll come right back. All my trays are done. The top tray has the insert in them for these small little pieces. The rest of the trays don't have inserts. So I'm going to put these on 130, and then I'll come back when they're all done. Onions are done. They took about 20 hours. Onions do take a long time, and they'll take even longer if you don't blanch them or steam them in your microwave. The reason why I like to keep these bigger pieces is because I really like bigger pieces in my soups and my stews. From that point, I can always take it down a little and crumple them up into smaller pieces. And if I want to go a little bit further, I can just ground it into onion powder. So that's that one little option of keeping bigger pieces into my cooking that I like when I do it this way with the rounds and the long strings. This is the red onions I do. I usually just keep these in cubes and dehydrate them just the way they are. Of course, I blanch them first, but just keep them in cubes and just use them this way. And that's how easy it is to dehydrate your own onions. Till next time, hey do.